seen in the bottom of the ocean. It was while filming for Blue Planet. It was in the Gulf of Mexico. And inside the ring of mussels was a lake. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm already underwater. And we went out over the water in this lake and tried to descend in it and bounced off. It was so super saline and dense that the submarine couldn't go down in it. We literally bounced off, and as we bounced off, we sent ripples heading back to the shoreline. It was insane. I've never seen anything like it.
Coincidentally, a few days after this aired on the television that he had made this discovery, when him and his friend were flying the helicopter, it exploded and he died.
And it's gone.
So guys, I did a video talking about this guy before and the underwater water system that he found. Basically, it was like another layer of water that he could not break through because of the density. And I spoke about this. I made a whole video about it on my old channel. It got deleted. But my thing is, they killed this dude because he found this area that was not supposed to be found by regular humans. And I've made videos saying that a lot of times there have been a lot of footage of UFOs going into the ocean. Into the ocean. I've already made videos on how I think that underneath the ocean at the very bottom, where we think is the bottom, you can break through and it takes you to another world, basically the other side of the world. And that's where a lot of these UFOs and extraterrestrials come from. They come from this side of the world that we have yet to see. And they break through the bottom of the ocean, they come up on our side. Now this dude exposed something that only the government knew about, and us normal people were not supposed to find out about. So they had him killed. I believe it was a helicopter crash or something like that you seen in the video. But there's a whole different world down there. A whole different world. And I've been saying this for a long time. You know, people talk about the lost city of Atlantis, but there's a whole bunch of a race of people, may not be the human race, but a different type of race. We can't really call them extraterrestrial because they're from this same planet. We only know 5% of the ocean. It's a reason. Now, we can say all we want that, you know, is not there, but the facts are there. And a lot of things have been covered up by our own governments. So let's talk about this. Like, seriously, this is a huge topic that we need to discuss. So these underwater people are living in a time way more advanced than us because they're able to build a civilization underwater. They can breathe underwater, and they have huge advanced technology that allows them to break through our side. Now, I don't believe they're living on land on the other side. I believe they're living on the other side of the ocean where it's pretty dark. Pretty dark. And maybe there is a land for these people. Maybe there is a land. Maybe it's a very beautiful land, far more advanced than what we're living in. Because their technology is, for a fact, way more advanced than ours. Way more advanced. But do these people look like us? Or do they look different? Is their world way more civilized and less confrontational than ours? Very huge possibility, because when us humans work together, we achieve so much. But when we're at war, destroying each other, we don't get anything done. We don't. The sky is the limit. There is a beautiful side to this earth that we have yet to find out about. We don't know anything about. It's no telling how long it'll be before we find out the truth about what really lies in the ocean. There are creatures down there. The aliens probably have creatures that we've never seen before that live at the bottom of the ocean, and they're doing research on. There are some things that we would never expect. We're still finding new creatures. We're still finding new creatures. New creatures that we never thought exist. There are some huge things in this ocean that we probably would never have guessed it exists, or if we did know exist, we probably thought it would be extinct. These people that travel in these submarines, they see so much, and they're not allowed to talk about it because they have to sign contracts to basically stay silent and not say what's at the bottom of this ocean. The things at the bottom of this ocean is a reality. It really is. A scary reality at that. Because, you know, there are people that are obsessed with understanding the ocean and knowing what's down there. But the fact that when you find some of the stuff that's down there, just like this guy found, that hitting water wall, basically a whole different section of water, completely different type of water, is not exactly the same. That's how he was able to tell the difference. It makes you wonder, what is truly out there? What is humanity hiding from us? Why haven't we found out more about this stuff? Why does our government keep silencing everybody that exposes this stuff? Why? The truth will come out. It will come out very soon. But my thing is, when it comes out, what happens next? The military's not allowed to tell us what's going on out there in the oceans. Why do you think they're always dropping these nuclear bombs out there in the ocean instead of the middle of the desert? You think they actually testing weapons in the ocean? No. Sometimes they are. But a lot of times they're trying to break through that barrier. Yes. At the deepest parts of the ocean, there are some things that we probably would never, ever have thought to exist. A whole different world of people that live under the ocean, that spy on us. Some have been captured by our government. That's why our government knows so much. Maybe our government has a treaty with these people too. Because I've already heard that our government has been getting technologies from extraterrestrials, but not the ones in the ocean, the ones that come from supposedly space. So what's really going on? Because so much is being kept from us that at this point, anything can be down there. There can be a species of dinosaurs that we thought were extinct and still living at the bottom of the ocean. It could be so many different things. On the other side of the ocean, on the land part, if there is land, dinosaurs may still exist. But our government does not want us to know these things. They keep it from us. They keep us confused. They keep us lost. And at this point, we have to take matters into our own hand. Everybody that kind of exposes these types of things end up dead. Dead, gone, no coming back. Nobody bats an eye. Nobody questions it. It's time we start questioning what's really going on. So what do you guys think? Do you think there's really life on the other side of the bottom of the ocean? Is there a race of humans that we have not yet to have seen? Let's talk about it. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Have you heard any of this stuff? How do you feel about this? Do you think that the ocean holds secrets that we need to know about? Roberto Conspiracy Files. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section.